YouTube, what is up? This is the second day of this video. However, it's Friday already, and the video you guys watched was on Monday. So we've been really busy this week, like really busy, and it's been hard to get video. But I'm gonna do my best today. It's been super nice out. We got almost all of our alfalfa planted. Cody's picking stones right now with, we're renting one of the neighbors' stone pickers. We're hauling manure. Brad's agitating manure. It's a pretty busy day and it's a lot of fun. We have a bunch of corn planted, and we have, like I said, almost all of our alfalfa planted. So this is pretty awesome. It's been fun. But we've been really busy. So I'm gonna try and get you guys some more video today, and we'll go from there. All right. Finished this little swan. Dad's waiting for me, and there he is. He's disking it in right now. All right, so no GPS on that or anything like that. So, but he keeps it pretty straight, to be honest. He does a nice job. We are spreading, you know, about, I don't know how many thousand gallons, maybe 8,000-9,000 gallons to the acre. These tanks hold 9,500. We actually numbered them because we have 5, so it helps us keep them straight, which ones we do what to and whatnot. And yeah, we're gonna get you guys some more video of us spreading today. This is a field that had sugar beets on it last year. We just picked it up this year. It's pretty exciting. Good looking rig. I'm running one of our smaller Challengers, but pretty awesome stuff. It's just super sandy soil, so that's why we're able to disc, and that's why we don't have to rip or anything like that. So for you guys that have watched me before, and this isn't your first time, you guys kind of know we run Challenger for the most part, and it's pretty cool. I like it. But also, I wanted to tell you guys that we tank a lot, so we're gonna get a lot of really good video for you guys, and hopefully everything goes good all year with that, and we'll keep working at it. So right now I'm spreading enough to leave just a little swath, so that way Andrew can drive through there, because here he comes. His tractor can fit through that, and I'm almost out of manure. That's why I did not go in his row, and he's gonna make it.
Are you looking at twice or just once?
All right, I just ran out, but here comes Andrew, and he's gonna go through. He'll finish off that end there, and then he'll come drive down to where I just quit. And he's got a rider right now, one of our neighbors. Oh no, there goes Andrew. Has been like 70 degrees to 80 degrees all week, which is insane. We went from like 45-degree weather, cold, wet, and rainy, to 70-degree weather and nothing but sunshine. So it's been a weird lack of spring, I should say. Normally, so we're from Michigan, for you people that are first timers, and usually where we're from, we go through a very harsh winter, and then a mild spring. This is pretty usual, and then in the summer it's usually pretty hot, for the most part, hot and dry. So it's kind of like, luckily last year God gave us all the right rains, so we had every crop that we cut of hay was like awesome. All right guys, in the corner here, that's what we call a boat, or also known as a noon crawler. Noon is the brand, and then crawler is what it does. It technically crawls around the pit. It does have wheels, but it's actually got floats on it, and then it agitates. So what does that mean, that it agitates? So it takes the manure, the liquid state manure, and hits it down with any sand or solid manure below it or above it, whichever it may be. And what that does is it mixes it all and makes it one texture, and makes it so that you have every load is the same amount of nutrients as the last. What does that do? That makes it so that when you spread it on the field, you know how much nutrients you're putting on each spot, which is very important because then you're consistently growing your crop, which is what we want. And manure is kind of cheap, kind of not. You know, the equipment to move it is very expensive, but however, the nutrients that it gives is well worth it, and it grows really good crops if you manage it right. And that's what we do. We try to grow as cheap as a crop as we can, and in hopes that, you know, we can cut costs there, and we want to be the most efficient that we can be. So when we have tight roads like this, it's pretty usual for the empty tanker to yield, and especially with it being this dusty, you don't want me to get totally dusted out. So he'll probably slow up pretty down to nothing. Maybe he'll keep rolling a little bit. But pretty much our main focus is we don't want to be hitting each other at all. And that's my brother Jordan. It's pretty fun working with my family, I gotta say. Like, we butt heads every now and then. For the most part, it's like, it makes farming a lot more fun than even what it should be, probably. And farming's fun as is, you know. It's got its ups and downs, but I honestly wouldn't rather live another life. Alright, you guys are probably going to ask how I got that video, and needless to say, I risked my camera for it. So, but I'll show you guys the setup of it. So there's these hoses that drive the auger. That's what this is. This is a pump that drives the auger, that sand auger in the bottom. And then, so to the hoses, I just put these little things on that comes with the GoPro, and it worked out good. Thank God. I thought for sure it was going to be covered in poop. I got out and checked it a couple times. Alright, so we check wheel bearings every load when we're hauling any sort of distance. Pretty much anything that's not right around the farm, we're checking wheel bearings every load. So all that we're doing when we check them is we put our hands right here, and if that wheel bearing's going out, it'll heat up. And so you'll know right away that a wheel bearing's going out. We check them every winter, go through them all. I think we only changed one during season last year because Andrew and Philip did such a good job going through them all and making sure that everything was good with them. Yeah, so I just walk around, check them all. Then also what I'm looking for is to make sure my lugs are staying tight, nothing's coming loose, because from the cab you can't see that every load. So we try to do that, make sure our lights are cleaned off good enough so that they can see. They're pretty good. So alright, so this thing spins right here, and that drives a propeller at the bottom and the back there of the pump, and it brings it up this pipe through the hose here along this side, and then that hose right there, and then it goes up that and drops into the tanker, and that's how we fill our tankers. You can see our pit's getting pretty empty. Probably one more day and it'll be empty, and we got a couple more pits to do yet. Alright guys, that concludes the YouTube. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and please like and subscribe if you guys did. Thank you very much, and have a good night.